Hey guys, been raining all night. My entire side yard is flooded. And the sirens are just going off. You see the sun is shining. Makes it could make, I guess, atmosphere worse than what it would have been. But right now, this is the calm between the storms. We're on the very edge of another severe thunderstorm. Tornadoes possible. They're keeping an eye on things. Look at that. Water everywhere. Even my dog pen. I probably won't let the dogs go in there now for a couple of days. They don't need to be. I need to get some more straw in there. They don't need to be in there going through the water. And see my back patio area. Got some cleanup to do for spring. It's so warm out today. I love it. But that's why we got storms. That wire hanging down, I need to cut it. Get rid of it. But yeah, I have water everywhere. And it's not done yet. I'll add to this once the storm starts. I'll try to get some video of it. If it's not too bad. You can see my daffodils are trying to bloom. Mine are always late. I don't know why. My neighbors always get them before I do. I clean out my flower bed again. Get all the weeds out. But I always love this time of year when everything starts greening up again and growing again. But I have a lot of yard work to do. You know, my flowers. I really got to clean this out. I still got flowers in the yard. When they start blooming, they'll be purple. They're really pretty. There's my dogs. She wants out here with Mama. But I don't know if they need to be out in this wet. I just have to clean up the floor after them later for not letting them out. Like that's anything new. But I did have one daffodil bloomed. And last week I had a couple. Yeah, my crocus are still blooming. They're so pretty. But yeah, you can see where that one. And the other ones are just about there. They're fixing to open up. Besides my rose bushes and my daffodils, I can only plant in here what all the extra rain won't bother. Look at my teeny tiny rose bush right there. They're miniature yellow roses. I can't wait to see them. I'm not doing my vines this year. I'm going to pull all that off. And hopefully, once I weed out my area around there, I won't have them coming up on their own so much. But there's my crocus. I don't know why my others didn't bloom. But you can see where they've grown. I gotta weed this out too. There's some more crocus. I gotta get some more bulbs. Plant in the fall. I gotta weed this out. I seen the weeds coming back though. I did put down some that, like a weed guard. Little pellets that prevents weeds from coming up. Weed prevention. That's what it is. And most of my yard is moss. Yuck. But what can you do? But you can see out here my other flowers coming up. Oh, looky in here in my bucket. The ones I planted last year, they're coming up. I put some perennials in there. I have trouble growing anything in there because the birds keep getting in it and eating them. So I'm happy to see something. Alright, that's it for now. I'll add to this later. Once the storm gets here, it's moving in from that direction. After watching the radar, it's how it looked. Like it's moving in from that direction. It's supposed to be here in about 20 minutes. Alright, I'll be back.
Now this line is bowing out like
what's
this.
Moving in.
Again, that's where your enhanced area damaging winds are at, and those are starting to show up on the velocity scans now. Just off the surface, we're showing 95-mile-an-hour winds just to the west of Corden. Another area where the rotation's at in Uniontown. Again, 80 to 90-mile-an-hour winds. In the river bottoms of Posey County, we're seeing 70-mile-an-hour winds. This storm is pushing towards the metro area, so we definitely need to be prepared to seek shelter for potentially tornadic winds of
I'm gonna add this into my
70
video.
to 80 miles an hour with this line of storms. Again, kind of seeing that apex area where it's bowing out ahead of the main line. That's where your enhanced damaging winds will be at, and that's unfortunately on a V line for the metro area. Just take a look at, let me pull up our weather station in Smith Mills and see what kind of readings we got there. Again, that station is atop the Smith Mills.
We've been upgraded to a tornado warning. So sirens are going off again. Still not raining here. It's still off in that direction off of us. But when I saw those red squares on the weather thing, I knew they were going to upgrade us. Just thought I'd jump on here real quick and let you know. I'm going to have to piece all these together before I upload it. But it hasn't started yet. But they're still alerting everybody.
Ways. You need to seek shelter because you really don't have much time left. This line's quickly pushing into the metro area. Turn this telestrator off so I can move around here. Again, you can still kind of see the apex here. Turn off these wind gusts. That apex is pushing straight into the metro area. So that's where that jet's kind of pushing that line forward. And that's where we're getting those enhanced winds. That's why we're seeing velocities tick up on radar. So we definitely have a substantial damaging wind threat here in the metro and Henderson. Those damaging winds are pushing into the river bottoms of southwest Vanderburg County. Into southeast Posey County, and getting ready to push into the Henderson metro area. Let's see what the Weather Service has here. Not seeing many updates as far as damage or anything like that. Definitely want to get those reports out. Let's see. That is a new update. I believe they just, yes. Clay, Richland, and Lawrence County under a high wind warning now, so that goes until 7 p.m.
Okay, it's here. I can't even hardly go out the door because my phone will get wet. But they're saying 70 to 100 mile an hour winds. But it sounds like the worst of it is across town to the west and north. You can hear it though. I'm gonna try to turn it toward me. It's pretty windy. Hang on, my mama's hollering. What, mama? Yeah? Ooh. Oh, there goes the neighbor's garbage. I caught that on video. See my lights hanging from the tree. One of mine helped me put them up for Christmas one year, and then nobody wants me climbing up in the tree. Oh, I just heard some branches falling. Oh, must be that branch there. Big gust. Look at that box. Maybe I should get in the house. These winds are really strong. With the ground saturated, trees could uproot. That's why all the warnings. Alright, I'll update after the storm passes. Listen to that wind. There goes the flower pot. One of them. In my recycling can. And a garbage can. This passes, I'll have to probably go hunt it down. Look at the mess it left. Ugh. Let me grab my other two plants. I've still got live plants in them. The other one was dead. I'm not very good at keeping house plants alive in the winter. I tried. Oh. There, came back on. The wind blew one of my flower pots over. I got trash blowing up down all the way down the street. There's a bunch of it in Pam and Donna's yards. Across the street, my recycling bin did fall over, but the lid's still closed on it. And one of my empty trash cans is laying on its side right next to it. So I may have to go chase them down after a while. Oh. I heard a stick break. Guess I should have took these in a while ago. Alright. I'm gonna stop this and go in. I'll update you when it's done. Okay, it's been past for a few minutes now. And you can hear it's still windy. And our power flickered and went off for about half a minute. Came back on, went off again and stayed off. So we have no electric. We're trying to decide if it's safe to go to my daughter's. Surprised my grandson letting him spend the night because I'm off tonight. I need to go find my outside broom. Clean off his porch. But I told you I'd update you. We made it through. But we got high winds now until 9 o'clock tonight, they said. So that's where things stand. And when I go to my daughter's, I will not be taking the highway. I didn't lose my trash can, not yet. I think I'll put it inside the fence. So if it blows around, it blows around. Oh, into my driveway. Could be worse. Ugh. I don't want it on my roses. Just don't want to lose them out of the yard. So hopefully they'll stay. See, my can was empty. I'll leave that one tipped over till everything settles. You can see a little bit of debris, some trash. Nothing that can't be easily cleaned up. Let's go check out back. It's probably okay. Besides the flooding. I only have really 2-3 trees max to worry about in my yard. So that's good. Everything looks good back here. Lots of water. Now I still gotta get all that cleared out. I did start cleaning out the gardens the other day. Just did a little raking because I added to my compost pile over here next to them. Let's get this side cleaned up and maybe I can have my gardens this year. The area's not looking too bad. Water dripping. I need new guttering on the garage and the wood replaced. That's something about getting that done, but not yet. But as you can see, everything's good here. Trash can blowed over, but it has been. Well, no, or did I pick it back up the other day? As I say, March winds, April rains, May flowers. It may take me a bit to get this all uploaded and worked on. Gotta go get my grandson. He'll get out of school here in a little bit. When the power goes out, You have light the old-fashioned way. The wick fell out of that one. I got another one in the kitchen that don't have a wick in it. So before this happens again, I gotta fix those. Let's see. Got a little light to light up the hallway. Oh, I can always light my candle. I do have candles. But that's a fake candle there. It's a little extra mini light.
You need a regular base.
I've got them around here. They're in my cabinet somewhere.
And this is your mom's rack.
I got a flashlight over there. Aimed up on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what we can do.
Look how pretty.
Connor, we can tell ghost stories. No thanks.
I got my grandson.
And I got the racket.
Hey guys, thanks for watching all my recordings from the storms the other night. Just a quick little video to close it out. But while I was gone getting my grandson, the winds blew the basketball goal over. And when we finally got power back Saturday night, after I got home from work, I flipped the main breaker back on and not everything was working. Had to call power company back out. I had lines touching, which caused an electrical arc. He fixed all that outside, got me back up and going. And on my stove, nothing's lit up on the screen. So I assume the oven don't work because I can't see to set the temperature or anything. And then I found out this morning too that my washer isn't working. So that's out. But I guess all in all, we made it through okay. That's the most important thing. And it made it kind of fun having no power with my grandson. He played some Yahtzee with my mom. And then he got on the tablet and was able to play a game offline since we had no internet. And I did the same on my tablet. There wasn't much else we could do. Then we went to bed. But I'm just glad everybody's okay. Oh, what caused my power to be out, about 5 houses down from me, tree blew over into the house. They got some roofing damage, and it looked like along the fence line in the very back, there's a tree down back there. And I heard the west side's got it real bad. And they said tornado touched down north of my daughter. And she said from what she can tell, it was only about 1.5 miles away from them. How scary. Thanks for watching.